Hello everyone, my name is Catherine Pearson and this is my pest analysis for my ENT 610 class for Allie's Resort and Spa. So just a little background on what Allie's Resort and Spa will offer, just a little background before we get into the assignment. So Allie's Resort and Spa, this is a business that does not exist yet. It hopefully will in the future. So we plan to offer top quality grooms at affordable price, luxurious boarding facility that is unlike any around with 24/7 camera access to your pet, doggy daycare where your pet will have playtime, ice cream parties, pool parties, and so much more. Most importantly, above and beyond all of that, we will offer compassionate care to you and your pet. Like I have said in other assignments, this will be your pet's home away from home. Our goal is to calm any fears that you may have about leaving your fur baby with us. So let's get into the pest analysis a little bit. So the P stands for politics. So the U.S. Small Business Administration was developed to basically, this is straight off of the website, to make the American dream of business ownership a reality. As the only go-to resource and voice for small businesses, backed by the strength of federal government, the small business empowers entrepreneurs, small business owners, with the resources and support they need to start, grow, and expand their business. So right now, Biden has appointed Isabella Guzman, I apologize if I said that wrong, as the 27th administrator of the U.S. Small Business Administration. This actually was just happened a few weeks ago. So she will represent more than 30 million U.S. small businesses. And I tell you right now, I feel like she has a huge job, with COVID that has happened in the last little while. A lot of small businesses are suffering. So they are definitely working on a lot of things such as the CARES Act to help small businesses stay on their feet. I know in Raleigh, Durham right now area, about 2% are have not returned. Businesses are just not really returned, which is actually which is really good. You hate any business to not return, but about 38% are going at full capacity right now, which I think is pretty well, but I know those statistics are different throughout the nation. But that's just kind of close to my area. So something else that when I did an interview with one of my, peers, is someone who actually owns a dog grooming facility. She mentioned small business centers. And so when I was doing this, this popped up as well. Small business centers are huge. There's one in every single community college in North Carolina. These business centers are designed to help future entrepreneurs, people that want to start a small business. And actually that's where Barrett, who was the owner of Eli's, where I knew about the small business but didn't realize they had this with it. She went there, helped her design her business plan, and it was all free. So this is something else that would be very helpful to any business, future business owner, future business entrepreneur, to go to and get help, but obviously, reason this is in politics, the money has to be there to keep these small business centers going. So it's just a great little bit of information for someone who didn't realize that either. So economics, according to the American Pet Products Association, the Americans spent $103.6 billion on their pets in 2020, and 19 a little over 97 billion. So you really would think due to COVID that number would have dramatically dropped, but in fact it increased. So right now the economy is great for the business that I would love to start. So the economy is good for me right now, but this also does include everything from vet visits to grooming, boarding, toys, food, treats, and everything. So, and I know me, I spent a lot of money on my fur babies. babies. Last year I have 5. I believe they said the average is about $1,300 per pet. I can promise you mine was more than that. Just if you think about just heartworm and flea products alone, you are looking at about $400 per pet, and that is being generous a year. So there is that. But you look at people that were working from home, but they were actually taking their dogs to doggy daycare just to get them out of the house while they were trying to get their work done and just to keep them socialized. So a lot of money spent on fur babies. So the economy is really strong for that venture right now. The social aspect. So pet owners are looking for the best place to take their pets for top-notch care. Owners, like I just said, are spending more money. People are going back to work. So there's a niche either way. Either their pets are so used to them being home that they now are going back to work, and the pets are struggling with that separation anxiety, loss of, someone being there all the time, kids being home from school, they're going back to school now. So they're taking their dogs to doggy daycare to have that interaction. And then there's, of course, the flip side. People are still staying home and need their dogs to be out of the house because maybe they bark all the time, just because, I have construction going on all around me right now. My dogs bark. So if I worked at home, it would be, and I had a lot of Zoom meetings, it'd be a little distracting. So some are taking them to get that social interaction. But anyway, the society and everyone, they're getting back to normal, but even what was not normal, last year in 2020 and continuing into 2021 for many, that dog grooming facility that I take my babies to, they were shut down for a little bit, but they have been booming. My vet that I used to work for, she has never been so busy. So it's just a great time. And finally, technology. So technology, not much interferes with my potential business when it comes to that, other than obviously just staying on top of the marketing aspect. So many people, because of COVID, many people were, going to this anyway, ordering online, going to example chewy.com to get their dogs, pets, food and toy needs. But now, they are ordering their meds online, they're ordering their foods online, they're ordering treats online. So, one part of the resort and spa is a potential boutique aspect of this. And I actually had it as Allie's Resort Boutique resort spa, but I took the boutique out because I was like, because of this change in our world of ordering online, I was like, I just don't know. So it's something I'll definitely look into, and it's something I could add. It would be an easy add later on. But people order things online, and I don't want to really compete with that. It's just so easy to order it. It's on your doorstep. Of course, I have thought about they can order from myself as well, and I have a deliverer person if it's within a certain mile radius. So definitely things to think about. But like I said, stay up to date on marketing through social media and any other aspects of social media. Stay up to date with the grooming and the boarding equipment. So anyway, great opportunity to learn technology. I've learned a lot, of course, in this course or these past few courses with this program. Finally, I have thought about a therapy pool. There's nothing around that would help dogs that may have hip dysplasia or have had ACL tear. So anyway, lots of things that I can work on technology-wise, a lot of learning on my end that I would need. But anyway, that's my pest analysis for Allie's Resort and Spa. I hope you enjoy, and I look forward to hearing your feedback. Thanks.